How you doing, everyone? It's Kevin. I'm back with another video working on this wood shed. It still really hasn't stopped raining here in southwestern PA. When I'm working at work, it's not raining. When I get home, it's raining. So, hey, listen, I just went out and broke down and went and got the metal in the rain this morning. So we're going to get started on putting some of this metal up on that roof. This metal is old, used. I took it off another building. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're not living in this building. It's just a woodshed. So as long as it keeps the water out, we'll be in good shape. So I'm going to get this stuff out there and we're going to start putting it on. Okay, we got our first piece of metal up there. Don't look the greatest, but there's some other holes in this metal where that was screwed on before and didn't quite line up with my furring strips. So what I'll do is I'll take a block of metal or I'll take a block of wood underneath there and then put screws into it, and that way it won't leak. If you know what I mean, you put your screw in, push a piece of wood up there, and then screw it down on, and that'll keep it from leaking. All right, we got all the metal on the roof. I had a piece this side over here because it didn't have any long ones to reach it. But like I said, it's just a wood shed. We're not living in this thing. All it's got to do is keep our firewood dry. So I'm going to finish screwing this roof on, and then we are probably going to do a couple gussets in the front, and then that back wall, we might, if we can find the metal enough to go up about 5 foot on that back wall to keep the water and rain, because all the rain comes from that back side. Might be able to keep it from getting it too wet in there, but we know that the air is going to dry this out pretty good. So I'm just going to finish screwing this up.
All right, I just wanted to let you know what we're doing here. Kevin's up on the roof, and we cut these little blocks of wood because we have some extra screw holes because this was used metal. So we're just going to, I'm going to hold the block of wood up here, and he's going to put a screw through it just to keep the rain from coming in. Oh, wait a minute.
That's okay, just put your block of wood up.
I was going to say I wasn't ready. Okay. Oh, wait, that didn't go in straight.
That's okay.
Okay, there you go. You got it.
Good.
Just be careful when you're holding them that the screw doesn't come down and go through your hand.
All right, we got the roof all finished, and it doesn't look the greatest. We had to piece this piece up here on this side because we didn't have one long enough, but that's okay. It's a wood shed. We're not living in this thing. And then Julie had, underneath here, had put some of them wooden, just a block of wood up there so we could put a screw down through there, because this was old metal. It didn't cost us anything. So far, I think we're into this about $27 or $37 maybe. Not very much. But this is going to be a great place for us to store some wood. Now, we also got two more pieces to put on. We got two small gussets to put on each side. One on that side and one on this side at the bottom. That's going to help keep the building from moving. Now, this building's actually pretty sturdy. I walked up on top of that roof and had no issues at all. The way it's built so it's just basically just built to hold wood. It's like a big crate. So we're going to throw the two gussets on there, and then we'll be ready to start filling this thing full of wood. Now, like I said on this back wall, later on, if I get enough metal, and I'm only looking for scrap pieces of metal, If I can go up 5 feet on that back wall, 6 foot, that would be great, because a lot of that air comes from that way. The wind and rain comes from down over that hill. If we can block that off a little bit, that'll help keep some of the wet water off of it. But yet, I'll leave a gap at the top so wind, air can go through it. That tightened it up really good. So now I know that it's not going to blow over. I think we're tight enough that we can go ahead and start stacking this with wood. And then when we run across some more metal, we'll put another furring strip, whatever the height the metal is. We'll go ahead and put it on that back wall. I think this thing will last us for years. So I've been putting some of these screws for extra support. I use these long screws to go down through this 2x4 to hold that wall into place. We got screws on the outside. So those long screws are going to hold this down pretty tight to the floor. Well, I do think that our woodshed is officially done, besides maybe putting some metal on the back wall, but that's whenever we get it. So now we can go ahead and take those couple big piles of wood we got out there to firewood and start splitting it and getting this thing stacked up. Now this wood we're probably not going to burn next year. We'll burn it the following year. All the wood that we're putting in here is really wet. It was just cut down. So I figured we'd get it in here and get it in a dry spot. Once it dries, it'll be good to go. I do think that this thing will actually hold enough wood to last me a complete year. It holds almost 4 cords of wood. And in the barnuminium we're insulated really well, so we don't need a whole lot of wood. Now if you notice when we was building this thing, we didn't put a nail in this thing at all. This thing's put together with all screws. I'm a little worried about the wind in this area. We get some very strong winds, and I've seen it blow roofs off of some of the barns and blow buildings over in my area. So I definitely want to make sure that I got it together pretty good and tight. We put lots of screws in the ceiling, lots of screws in the walls. Hopefully it holds up. So the next thing is split the firewood and get her stacked. Get it full. This is like money in the bank right here. So I would like to tell everyone thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or a comment if you'd like. Till next time.